Good morning, guys, gals, and everyone in between. Siri here. I think I did it right. I can see that you can hear me. I'm on the better microphone. I have music going in my ears. I think I'm good. I think I'm ready. We've got this crazy elephant we built last night on TikTok. Thanks to everyone for getting that going. Oh my goodness. Um, so just so you know, Tweeta beat me on revenue on TikTok. I made 5 cents last night. Yeah, I'm rich. Oh my lord. So I went and looked more into TikTok's monetization and I like Twitch better. But that's okay. Well, I don't know what that's about, but thank you. I'm getting little weird emails from the city. I don't know what that's about, but that's okay. Good morning, Miss Maxie, Miss Roxy, Miss Maxie, Miss Roxy, McGrath, and Maple. Hey, welcome, Maple. Is this the first time you've chatted in here? Am I going crazy? Is that a new name? I don't remember. Where's my chat thing? I don't know. Huh, interesting. Nope, it doesn't say you're new. Why don't I kind of remember your name? Why am I going crazy, Spring? I don't know. But in the meantime, let's thank the people who followed while I was gone. Flex Toes followed last night. Ellie Santana and IRC Weir followed last night. So thank you for following me. If you hear this, I appreciate follows for sure. Oh, look at that cute little elephant. Okay, so Shelly did too much yesterday, so there will be no Shelly again today. Poor Siri. Man, am I ever going to have a caregiver here permanently? That'd be lovely. On days that she's not here, I really do suffer. It's really hard for me to do everything here. It's like, aw. So what I'm thinking, ADHD, I'm so sorry, is this. I think I need to turn his trunk up like this so I can use this for the flat part because his trunk is actually pink underneath. So we're going to leave this here, and our goal is to get this into his trunk. Let's see. What else? I don't know. Oh, Maxie, just so you know, I still haven't gotten that rose. So I don't know if you should yell at them or I should yell at them. Let me double check. I just remembered. Let me go into Throne and see what it says. Throne. I just don't want you to get charged for something that I didn't get. Orders. There we go. Okay. Shipped. This one. It just says shipped and it does not give me any information. So said issue order, it said shipped on the 5th. So it should totally be here, but unless it's coming from China, I don't know. Yeah, so check on that. I don't want you to get charged for something you don't want. I mean, not that you don't want, something I didn't get. There we go. Woohoo! Words work. Okay. So Shelly's not here today. I'm still going to take off the little time because I need to change the schedule. I've decided after last night that we'll do our regular thing to 1. I'll take a 2-hour break and then we'll do TikTok afterwards at night. So, I mean, like my grandpa said, nickel and diming is the way you go. Don't forget the little people because they deserve it too. So we'll just nickel and dime our way to success. It's okay. But in the meantime here, we're going to make Abu a little bit more energetic with his trunk. So I've left it that brown color that I pulled out of his hair just so I could see some contrast. And see what I'm doing? I'm moving these all up into place and just curving them so they meet that thing. We're going to have lots of curve here, buddy. TikTok was interesting last night. People come in and out so fast that it's hard to keep up. I'm constantly seeing people flash in down the bottom. I thought about saying hello to each person as they came in, but, you know, I'm a lurker, and if someone says my name it makes me very uncomfortable when I'm lurking. So I've decided just to let it happen through osmosis. I'll talk to people who talk to me. Don't want to make the lurkers uncomfortable. Because as I've said before, and nobody ever believes me, but I am a serious introvert in real life. Like, I don't like parties. I like to be in my little house with my little dogs and be quiet. I'm a little home bug, house bug. Quiet. Parties make me unhappy. I hated being called on by the teacher when I was in school. When I was teaching, my mouth went dry every time I had to start class. It's just crazy. But when I'm like this and people aren't looking at me and stuff, I am a social butterfly, as you can tell. I love talking to people I know. Strangers, not so much. When, like I said before, when Chad and I were married, he would go into places for me and make sure there were not a ton of people in there because I get super uncomfortable. I do get agoraphobic occasionally. So I'm a weird little woman, I'm telling you. Okay, so we're almost there. I think we'll get that tucked in then. And no, that's not what I wanted to do. But I'm going to have to figure out how to handle TikTok, what we're going to do. I don't know. But in the meantime, I forgot to look. Before I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning and decided to make a video for TikTok, I made an executive decision. Let me see, TikTok. Okay. My profile. Oh, 203 people see it. I'm going to give away, oh, hush you. I don't want to hear me. Okay, so I know. I actually didn't do the curlers because it was so confusing. And when I went to get on, I went to do it, and like there's one person, and I was like, ah. And you know what? I've gone back, and I thought you could watch old lives on TikTok, and I could not find out where you find the old ones. So I don't know. Leah Rose, if you steal one thing off my lap, I swear. Yeah. Now, where should you be while I'm talking, both of you? I've got a mom and a daughter staring at me. Staring at me. Where should you two be? This is not it. Leah, bed. Get in your bed. Come on. Leah, bed. Are you guys here? 52 pickup. I think this is about being hungry. Here, 52 pickup. Go. Shelly, yesterday, Shelly and I have not arguments, but different views on how to raise my children. You know, I give my dogs healthy food. It's food that I'm eating generally. But, like, they hate dog food. And she's on me about making them eat dog food. And they don't want to eat the dog food. Obviously, they're starving. So, I don't know. Now, they're not fat. Well, I take that back. The one you're looking at right now is chunky. But she's fixed. The other two aren't fixed. So, I'm just like, let it ride. Let it ride. They're my babies. Like, if they only live like for 15 years, why not make those 15 years like super happy years? That's what I told her. I said, every dog, unless they had like, my beagle had Cushing's disease, and that was rough. And she was my forever puppy. I love her so much. I still, sometimes, it just breaks my heart that she's gone. But she died at 12. But all the other dogs I've had have, other than the one with the weird genetic disorder, died at 15 and 17. So I've had really good luck with the way I treat my animals. So I'm just happy to live this way. Because my girls are the best, and they keep me alive, and they keep me safe. And I love them, so they deserve whatever I can give them, and I do. It's funny, most of my money on the month is spent on my dogs. I'm one of those ladies. Although, Chad, he has 9 cats. Chad's a crazy cat lady in a box. He can't say no. That's his thing. He can't say no to anyone. And then his wife's sister was living there, and then she moved out but couldn't take her cats, and so she left her cats there. So many cats. I can't even imagine. I'd like to sometime, I keep trying to tell him there's a litter box. So the only problem with this, the only thing I'm not crazy about is it's such a hard turn on that grass. But just a second, maybe if well, but I think once this is pink, let's turn it pink. No, I said turn it pink. So, I don't know. She'll get it. She can argue with me all I want in the end. Like, see, we tried dry dog food again. And they eat dry dog food when they feel like it. But I feel like they deserve a warm meal. Who would want to eat kibble for all their life? Ugh. I've accidentally eaten a little piece of kibble before, and it is not good. Although my brother used to sit and eat when he was younger, he used to sit and eat out of the dog dish. And my mom would get so mad. He was a strange little child. Rendezvous when I'm through with you. Sorry. Okay, so did I even get the right color for under his trunk? I just guessed. Oh, no, it's the same. It's just the darker one, and I chose the lighter one. Okay, let's go for this darker color. And I kind of want to make this right here. I need the color first. Goober. Okay. Oh, man, I've been watching Queso, so now I'm saying Goober, because he says Goober all the time. And it just slipped in. I noticed the other day I called someone a goober, and I was like, what? So I decided I watched too much Queso at this point. There we go. I thought I could do this. I thought I doubled this floor last night so I wouldn't fall through anymore. Miriam, don't you bring anything to me. She's like, why not? Okay, I'm going to do one more of these on here just so we get more shadow. I did a little bit of housekeeping this morning. Oh, I forgot to put the sub sticker in though. I made it. I was putting things in. I was doing this all last minute. That's why. But I made a thing explaining on here what the subs are. I'm going to encourage, so we're going to do a little bit of switching, and and the people who bought the last 2 subs, that's great. Starting next month, not this month, starting next month, the sub house will be just 1 sub. I'm a little worried about charging the extra bits because a sub is one thing, but when you're telling them you want $10 for a house, that does look like I'm selling the house. So I made a thing. We're going to go back down to a sub, and if you feel like gifting extra, I love it. But we'll do sub. Lord, Leah. She is just problem today. Get up on the bed. No, this isn't the bed. This is my chest. If you sit there, I will bite you. Pick a spot. This is not the right spot. Get in your bed. One bed. This is not your bed. Thank you. This is my chest. Keep going. You're almost there. Thank you. Lord. Children. What is it? And Mimi just walked up here and spit out a piece of plastic like a goat. And of course, last night when I started, thank you, Mimi, you just had 52 pickups. So that's a good girl for giving you plastic, but you're not getting more. Nope, you can wait a little bit. Or gank Annie, one of the two. Okay, my children. My children are so much trouble. Now, I could have made this just a little bit bigger. Oh, well. Mimi, quit trying to steal stuff off my desk. You are a butt. It's like what? There. Maybe like, that's okay. Okay, I'll take that. I don't like that curve as much as I like the other curve, but it needs that. It needs this under there. Because that's a huge part of his personality is his trunk. So let's get this in. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's better. Wait, except for the fact that I didn't change this to the dark color. There you go. Now it's the dark color. That's a little better. Getting there. He is a funky little elephant. Okay, so I looked at his eyes up close today, and yeah, I do have them right. I wasn't sure if I did or not. He may need these eyelashes that are on the outside of his eyes. See? And not may need. He does need those. So he's got these eyebrows. See the donuts and the this. We've got all of this. That looks really good, right? So we need his outside eyelashes. And I think we can do that one with the decorative arch. Now, so I think we're going to keep all of our fun stuff is going to stay on Twitch. And I am going to encourage the TikTok users to join us on Twitch just because then it bumps up my Twitch numbers. But that's where if they want sub houses, they're going to have to join us on Twitch. Because I don't want to deal with, I didn't want that color. I wanted to go over here and do this. Okay. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to stick with Twitch. I still look at all this stuff. I mean, I don't even know how TikTok works. I'm not TikTok, YouTube works. It seems so much and so hard. And when I look at like, Adopt Me itself only has like 69 million people. No, 6 million people are subbed to Adopt Me. Not sub, but following. So there's not, I mean, we're a smaller group of people. We're a niche market. That's why I keep kind of thinking of other games we could add occasionally. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a list of all my appropriate games. Notice the word appropriate. All the appropriate games in Discord, and then I'll have people vote or decide which ones they'd like to play with me or watch play. Both of those are an option. I did notice like Patchwork does sub-only play times sometimes, and that's how he handles things. So if you want to, there are watch times, and if he's playing with people, only subs join him. And that's kind of a neat idea too, because then it's a luxury and not a whatever. Like I said, I've got my ads. We can't turn off the ads. So dumb. But I did turn them down to 30 seconds, so they're short ads. I'm doing great today, Benji. How are you? There's one of our little YouTubers right there. Yay, YouTube. Okay, so see, I put the black around the eye just for, it doesn't feel like it added any personality. Let's try this again. I want it to add some personality, so maybe it needs to be on the outside a little bit more. Get in there. There you go. Nope, I don't like it when it crosses the eye. Ooh, come back here. I think, let's put in the other one actually and see if that helps. Nope, not there. And TikTok seems to have a little bit of they have big time ADHD. I'm serious. People come in, come out, and they're just like, they're kids, and they're zooming everywhere. I'm having an okay day. My caregiver didn't come in today, so it's an okay day, not a great day. I need my caregiver. Okay, I didn't realize this, but see, up front it looks good. Okay, let's leave that. So it's hard having a caregiver that has pain issues also. When I hired Shelly, I didn't think about that. I just thought, oh, she's got fibromyalgia, so she'll understand. I'm going to clone this one. Haha, now I won't fall through the floor anymore. Um, and I'm not going to not hire Shelly because I love Shelly. She's like my age. We have a good time. We just got to get to where she can stop being sick and stuff. Because I need daily care. I've actually considered now. Normally, I have weekends. I don't have anyone on the weekends because it's harder to find people on weekends, and then your weekly person gets less hours. But I've thought about trying to get a weekend person in occasionally because it is really hard for me to do stuff anymore. So I don't know. Okay, so his hair, it's not really off to the side like I had it. I think the one picture had it off to the side. I think we're gonna put it back in the middle. Oops. So if I grab something back there. We are on borrowed time. What? Oh. I thought I just cloned that. I didn't? I swear I cloned that. Oh, I must have undid it when I did something. Andrea. I bet there are ghosts in the machine today. Who knows? I don't want to have to move it all by hand. Please. Thank you. I guess it's whining day. Oh, I didn't get the whole thing. Agree. Well, let's see. How much of this did I get? That was not worth it. Okay, let's try again. I want all of this grass, buddy. Well, I got an eye. I don't want the eye. Ugh. Okay. And TikTok is interesting. Like they take a huge like Twitch gives you half of why did my music stop? Hello? I need some did I reach the well let's skip, you're being quiet. There you go. Gotta hear music. TikTok monetization is so interesting and so weird and really not super fair in a way. They'd split everything with you 50-50. And so, I mean, I understand. I see what they're doing. So how their monetization works is you buy the little gifts and tokens from them. Hey, Galaxy, welcome. Good morning. Um, you buy the tokens and they're at a set price. So say a rose is 1 coin. And coins are, I think, well, one thing also I found out, do not buy your coins through the app. Go to the desktop site and do it. You get it. The difference is on the biggest thing. I didn't look at the other ones, but I noticed on the biggest thing how much. The biggest thing you can give in TikTok is a galaxy worth. It costs you if you buy it through the app. Yeah, if you buy it through the app, it is $500, I think. And if you buy it through the desktop, it's only 300. That's the difference between that. And that transfers down to all the other gifts. So definitely do not buy your little gifts for TikTok through the app. Buy it through the desktop. You get like a 30% bonus. It's huge. So if you TikTok and do gifts, make sure you're buying them through the desktop. I did not know that, and that was crazy because I've always bought them through the app. Because I also like to give gifts away to people. Although I need to stop. What is it? Just like I did with my money, it's silly to for a streamer to go and pay for streamers. I mean, it's not, but it is. It's the same idea as someone paying for donating in a game if you're a builder. I yell at builders in my thing for donating to me. Because it's if you're a builder and you donate in the game, you're just giving away your money. Or if I have to then donate back to you, we're just swapping money back and forth. So I just say no builders donate in my house, and generally everybody that knows me knows I say that. Now, Illust does what Illust wants. He's a chaotic factor in everything. But otherwise, I usually say no builders donating. So, because I know how poor we all are. But nobody ever listens to me. They're always like, "I'll do what I want." And then, yeah. Okay, I'm trying to get this piece in here. The other side went in really nice. This one's not, and I'm thinking it's because I have a purple wrong on here. Tonight. On the lake tonight. Now, I never, I did this not for the money. I really didn't. I did this just because Illust was like, you're letting people put your stuff up for free and you're getting nothing for it. And I was like, oh yeah, okay. So Illust is the one who really pushed for me to do all of this. And he supported me all this time. He's such a good guy. He's so helpful. He still pops in if he hears something wrong. He'll pop in and send me messages and tell me, don't do that. Don't do that. So I owe Illust as much as I owe everyone else. He's been here the longest for real. So I'm not gonna lie. Want you to lie. Now see, when I straightened it out, unfortunately, it's trying to eat, the darkness from the other side. So let's get this. Do you see what I'm trying to do here? See this purple, this dark purple, buggery. This dark purple here this side now looks really good. Now this side, not as much. I think I need to pull this eyebrow forward so I can move this. These should be even like that. There we go. Now this can go back in. Yeah, and so so on TikTok you get half then. So you would get half of that 500 gift and they would get half of the 500 gift. And that seems really, well, I guess they don't run a lot of ads. So that's how they make their money. I don't particularly care for that. Not in the fact that, I like the way TikTok does it, where if a user wants to give you a gift that's all yours, all they have to do is do it in bits, and I get 100% of the bits. But there is not that in TikTok. People put up tip apps and stuff for that, but I don't know. I don't understand the monetization. I'm doing the best that I can, and I'm just kind of like, yeah. So as long as I've got something to build, I'm happy. I'm an easy person. I just want to build. Just let me build. Angel. Okay, so. But we'll just let TikTok write each evening. So every evening we'll put on TikTok, and that content is going to be probably a little bit different. Maybe not. Just depends on how I'm feeling, I guess. Why am I not grabbing these pieces of grass? You're all I want, really. I did not want those cones. I want this grass, and it will not target this grass. Look at this. Yeah, it's barely. Oh my goodness, you boogers. I'm going to have to move it all by hand. Angry elephant noises. That's what I should do. I'm going to have Mason next time he's over do a little bit of research and see if he can help me set up. Oh my God, I sound like an old woman. See if he can figure out how to help me set up the other things that I haven't been able to set up on Twitch and like the music where we can all listen to good music and I will not get in trouble, that kind of thing. He's younger, he'll understand. I feel like I had it understood, but it doesn't seem to work, so I don't know what's going on. And I asked Chad to help, and I'm usually the computer person, so Chad's like, Okay, now I've got his hair, almost centered. Easily. I think it's okay, actually. And I promise you, I think that's okay. Okay, he's missing some sort. He's got a smile, doesn't he? He needs his mouth and his smile. Yes, he's got this great big old silly smile. Well, that's a fun shape. Now, elephant mouths are actually little pointy things like that. They go pointy and then they close up into the trunk. So their bottom lip is kind of a point. I'm going to use the danger flag. Don't know why I call it a flag every time, but I do. I've been thinking about the pieces, and I'm pretty sure we're going to have to include the parade, a large part of the parade in the palace. Boogery. But I stand by all of the pieces I've put here so far. I went back through and looked to see if I have any pieces I don't agree with. No, I think all of those pieces and shapes are perfect. There's someone outside, and there will be barking because do you see it staring? There it is. She's gonna bark it. Oh, that's Matt. You know Matt too, you bugger. She's like, I know, but I just want to yell at him. Mims. She's just looking for things to bark at right now. Miriam Elizabeth, are you being a naughty girl? No? Yeah? She does that when she's upset and wants to bark. She's a weird animal. Weird little animal. And she's all mine. Yay. Okay, the danger flag is super thick. And why does my music keep stopping? Did I turn the volume down on this on accident? Where's the volume on here? Oh. That's weird. It turned down itself. Oh, something's being buggy. Great. Now, see, this is way too thick. We're going to have to use a different one. That would have been really good, though. But it's very thin, so no danger flag. So we're going to have to use shapes. Oh, I missed everything. Right now I'm listening to very loud 90s alternative. Oh, down a little bit. I like everything except for country. I'm so sorry. I just can't get into country. I don't know why. It just doesn't do it for me. My dad listened to country all growing up, and I thought he was a wackadoodle. We can use this inner roof panel. Nice shape. But my favorite is electro swing when I'm by myself and play anything. I'll play electro swing, which is like 1940s music that's mixed with techno, and it's really fun, and it keeps you really awake. But Shelly doesn't particularly like that music. Go figure. And she likes 80s stuff, so we end up listening to a lot of 80s because that's our generation. I'm over the 80s. I actually my music is 90s alternative, electro swing, and I like the 2010s music. Lately the music hasn't been something I've been interested in. It's getting, I don't know. I think country is very quickly sneaking up into just being rock that tells a story. Pretty much. It feels like rock has died and country has taken over is what has happened. It's either that or there's hip hop and rap. And don't get me wrong, gorillas are my jam. I love the gorillas. I like Eminem. I like the Beastie Boys. I like 50 Cent and Dr. Dre, and Snoop is my hero. So I love rap, and that's sometimes what I listen to while I'm in here, and it's really because I'm not really good at singing to rap songs, and that helps. Although then I start to get to hear ones that I know, and then it's all over again. So okay, I'm looking at how big his mouth is on here. This is not that. There we go. Oh, ha, ha. Okay, so it goes into these cheeks. I kind of feel like he needs more of these on here. I feel like we could use some donuts on here. Oh, donuts sound good. I wish I hadn't eaten them last night. Dang. Um, Got a weird taste in my mouth. I'm always a little nervous. I don't know what the dogs do to me while I'm asleep, so hard telling. Okay, so his mouth is there. I feel like these cheeks go back then, because he has to have this, ooh, in here for his smile. And let's see, can we move it a little forward so it pops out a little bit? Oh, come on, quit making me move that ball backwards because it looks weird back there. I'm not moving it. Okay, let's rock this a little bit. Ooh, there we go. What if I move? Not up for sure. No, we'll leave it there. Let's see what we can do without moving things. Let's pull this over here. Ah. So I'll put a list of all the games I have that are stream friendly, and you guys can decide if you want me to play any of those in the off time. I've had a couple people who said they'd like me to play different games sometimes. I could do some of those things on TikTok because they really have short attention spans anyway. So I could play different, like Minecraft, we could play on TikTok. So in the evenings is probably when I'm going to do different games if I do different games. I feel like during the day it's a lot of us adults who just want to build and talk. So there will be no TikTok during the days. So I think I will do 5 hours every day. Oh my goodness, I started with 2 hours every other day. So I'll do 5 hours every day, but it will be broken up by a 2-hour break. And then at 3, I will move to the joint TikTok Twitch thing. So at 3, that means all the kids should be out of school, unless you live in Hawaii or in another country. There we go. Do you see the cheeks now? From this angle, I can see it now. See the smile in there? That's all it needed. It just needs some twisting. I have to remind myself that it is not, I mean, my personality is lovely, I will admit that, but it's really the game people are here for. So I'd like to kind of switch it a little bit so it's partially me. That'd be nice. And then that's what playing other games is going to be about. I have some really good ones. So I have one that I really want to play. It's called Coral Island, and I've played it before. I have it now. It's like Stardew Valley, except for it's in Rune Factory, except for it's updated so girls can date girls and guys can date guys or whatever. You can even date mermaids in there. And it's just a neat little life simulation game where you plant things and you clean up the environment. It gives a lot of positive environment things. It's a really neat little game. So I would like to showcase that at some point because it's really cool. And it's a husband and wife team that have made this game. I think it is. think this is the one that's husband and wife. And I think that's kind of cool working together. Okay, I think this also needs one more in here. There we go. Oh. Hey, don't you want to go down? There we go. So remember, we have this split here, so it looks like the ear is doing this. That's why we put this one in the background dark. So that way when you look at it, it looks like this ear's done a turn there, that you can't see the turn. And we were kind of doing that with this one, and we didn't. Maybe let's look at it. I do have one secret country love, and that's Garth Brooks. It's an embarrassment. All my friends would die. But man, that voice. Oh. And we all know I'm not even crazy about guys, but that voice. There's something about that voice. I also appreciate that his wife is a little bit heavier, and I appreciate that in a man. Guys who don't care what their woman looks like. It's all about the love, and that's the amazing thing. Shelly, now people have said some mean things. Shelly used to be a card girl for wrestling. Get that, I know. It's so neat. She used to be the girl who would go out there and walk in between things. She'd walk out with wrestlers. She knows people like Mankind from the WWE and all of those guys from the 90s, 2000s eras. She knows them all. She knew Roddy Piper before he died. Like, just so many things. It's so cool. And she was gorgeous when she was younger. Just gorgeous. She's gorgeous now too, but really gorgeous. And someone said to her the other day, I about died. They looked at her and she showed them a picture of what she used to look like. I forget who it was she showed. And their response to her was, I bet your husband's really pissed. Excuse me for the bad word, but it's important. And I was like, what? Someone actually said that to you? And they did, because she's, she doesn't wear makeup here and stuff. She does clean up very lovely when she puts on makeup, but she doesn't wear makeup here and stuff, and her hair's down and stuff, so it's hard to tell. But to say that to her is the rudest thing. And it was a guy, of course. And it's like, rude. Like we're just some piece of property that could go downhill. Rude. So, people are just mean all over. I wish I could remember what that show I was watching was, where it got turned around and the guys suddenly were having to deal with all the stuff that people. It was the bathhouse game that Queso's playing. Where I'm watching it, and in the bathhouse, it's an Asian translated game. It's a very scary game. Don't watch it. It's very very scary. Sorry, I'm trying to catch his ear because it's a little bit too big. He was watching it, and they've got people coming into the bathhouse telling this girl, asking if she can cook, and maybe she should find herself a husband instead of working, just like stuff like that. And Case is like, what? People never say that kind of stuff. And he's like, that's horrible. I can't believe she said that. And in all honesty, it was stuff that people say to guys, that guys say to girls all the time. And guys don't know that it goes on. Ooh, that would be cool. Oh, I love Spirited Away. That's such a good movie. Also a little creepy. I love Studio Ghibli's stuff, but man, some of it is just, they use a lot of imagery that's from Japanese culture, and so for them, some of that stuff isn't scary, isn't weird looking. It's just normal stuff for them. But for us, it's like, whoa, wait, what? And so there are a lot of references in there that we don't understand from US culture, because it's, oh, that should have been a little bit longer. But it's really, yeah, I thought about a Studio Ghibli house, but I want to do the moving castle. Because who wouldn't want a castle in a castle? Really? Okay. I think I'm going to live with that for the ears. We got to put something on the back so they don't look so poopy. I could integrate a danger flag in the back, actually. I know, don't yell at me. I need to make a counter for how many times I use danger flags. That'd be fun. They do have death counters. I could turn it into a danger flag counter. Walk a mile in his shoes. Know what it's like to sing the blues. Oh, might know what it's like. Then you then might know what it's like. Okay. So, but I want you to go in here. You're perfect. Quit being so thick and boogery. My nose is itching. I noticed this morning I woke up. Oh my goodness. I was a teacher for real with an English minor. So, geez Louise, girl. I woke up this morning and I don't even know what I was going to say. That shocked me so much. Never said that. I woke up. I don't know where I was going with it. What did I wake up this morning and do? I don't know. Well, I was up at 5 and then I went back to sleep again. But not before I put a video up. Oh, that's what I was going to say. We're giving away. See, it all ends up back where it's supposed to be. We're giving away this house, the Autumn house, the one that was the base house for the subscriptions. And so I'm going to give that one away on TikTok tonight. I found a random name, not a random name generator, but a thing so we can type in the names and I can push a button and then it will tell me who the winner is. So that's ultimately fair. I love that idea. So we're going to give that away tonight to someone just as a thank you to TikTok. There are no figures or anything in it. You guys have the better one. Sorry, I'm trying to get this in here. You know what happens when I think it gets quiet. So I can't think and move at the same time for some reason. Well, no, they're not going to get any of the sub houses or anything. This is just a one-time giveaway. And so it's just to get people to the channel. After that, and I put it on my thing, and then after that, the only way they're going to be able to get houses is through Twitch. So I'll force them all to become Twitch users. There we go. See what I was looking, because an ear doesn't just stick like that. So that looks, well, it was looking good until I saw this. But yeah, on this though, we're going to make it. I know, right? The light is the fun part. Oh, okay. Well, I was going to do. Oh no, it's only one house I'm giving away tonight. So that's just to get people to come to the channel. So they'll share it and stuff like that. But after that, no, all the houses will be through Twitch. It's going to be sub only. So you only have to sub. But like I said, if you want to add extra gifts next month, you are always more than welcome. And I very, very much appreciated. But next month we'll do, what was my next? Oh, it's my birthday. Next month is my birthday house. So I'm going to do a house that you guys can clone to give to people for their birthdays. So it'll say happy birthday in it. And hopefully what I'd like to do is spell out happy birthday by building it. So that way when you give the house, it won't have any signs in it that won't transfer. So it'll be a true sub house that you can give away to people on their birthday. That'll be fun to give as presents. And I'll leave room and space in there so you can do individual things for different people too. I'll make it so you could just clone it, but I'll make it so it's got some room so you guys can. And I'm going to make that house only 5,000. Hopefully make it 5,000 to clone, because that's a cheap birthday gift for people in the game. That, I think that'll be fun. And then, so since it's my birthday, that's a really cheap house. Everybody should be able to afford that with both coins and subbing. And then the next month, even though it's October, remember we already did Hocus Pocus. The next month we're going to do, am I going to do November, or am I going to start Christmas? Should I start Christmas in October, or should I start Christmas in November? It only takes me 2 days, but you guys, it is the important part. You need to be able to brush them up for your holiday. So maybe we will let's do the Christmas one for October, and we'll just keep it 2 months ahead always. So that way it gives you guys a month to work on your houses and grind to get money to make them better. I think that's a good idea. So, what did I say was for my Christmas sub house? Have I decided? Yeah. Wonder. Okay, this is too goobery. Tell so. The only thing I hate about these bent pieces for the roofs is they are on a weird grid. Their points are not on the side, they're on the corner, and that makes it really hard to use them because they're boogery. I often don't use them just because of this, because they're just hard to get in. You have to do like every angle. Okay, that looks like it's open now. That's better. Now we need to make it big. See, but it looks like his mouth is... Oh, no, it doesn't. That's the same size. Oh, okay. Well, then. I woke up late because I didn't realize Shelly wasn't coming in. I woke up to her text saying she wasn't coming in. So I haven't brushed my teeth, and I'm having a really gross taste in my mouth. I brush my teeth at the break. I worry sometimes about what the dogs do to me while I'm asleep. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I think that if I'm snoring, they're licking the inside of my mouth. I just know it. I don't know it, but I just know it. That seems like a very Mimi thing to do. Like I said, when I wake up in the morning, I am covered with dog toys. She wakes up, decides she loves me, comes and drops a toy on me, and then gets bored with me not responding because I'm sleeping, and then leaves. But then she'll go get a new toy. It's hilarious. Ooh, I heard Dinkle. Let's go look. Hey, Bench. Thank you for following me. And very cool. And I'm sorry I do ignore YouTube a lot, but YouTube's monetization, I haven't even really, you have to have so many followers and views and all of that. And I don't know. Everybody always seems to end up on Twitch, so it must be the best one for things. And as you can tell, my nose is kind of stuffy. I woke up this morning with it's allergies for sure. It has either that or we have a lot of wildfires right now in Washington, which is sad and also gross for asthma and all sorts of things. Okay, from the side, that looks, don't worry about that because we've got to put his inside of his mouth. Where did his mouth go? There we go. Oof. Okay. This is going to go up into that corner. So he needs a piece that's going to close the side of his mouth here a little bit. Although from the side, it actually looks right. Well, I kind of feel like his head might be too big for his body. I feel like his body should be bigger than this. Let's see. What did I must have gotten a... remember, I've got floodlights under here. So it tends to grab the floodlights, but that's okay. Did I miss some toes? No. Come here, buddy. You just want to be a little bit chunkier, right? Elephants like chunky. Oh, yeah, that's what he needs. His head is actually even... Look at this. His head is teeny on a giant body. So we got to get a giant body in here. Oh, that's probably closer. Let's put it in there right, though, because right now I'm going to... Oh! Target again. On a southern train. Ooh, thank you for only doing the elephant this time. Okay, so his body is like what? Somewhere around here? Is his body bigger? His body might be even bigger than that. Actually, I think what it is this is like this. Let's get this in here. I think that actually does look closer. Let's pull him out of the sand. Come on, I will save you from the sand, Abu. Uh-oh. Notice the lack of box. Do not touch it. If you do not see a bounding box, do not touch your thing. You will regret your decisions. Because it means I've targeted something I'm really not supposed to. No, stop. See, the bounding box is back. It doesn't want to grab the elephant anymore. Game, can I whine at you and you'll figure it out? Game. No. I got the mound. Well, I can push it up and then push the mound down. That'll work. Okay, whoopsie. 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 Okay, let's undo that. There we go. Nope. Yeah. Oh, why you gotta be this way? I thought I put 2 mounds in here. Living with you. I don't want to run out. There you go. Let me out. Hello? No. Hello? Oh, that's not right. Okay, we're going to have to fix it the other way. Ow! Don't let anybody tell you that building is dangerous. I get thrown a million different ways to Sunday there. Now, the game just wanted to throw me for some reason. Now that it got it out of its system, it should be better. Okay, let me get over here and put this mound back down, because apparently, see, that's a door. We keep having sandstorms in here, and it's really, really annoying. And live without the ocean. There, that looks right, doesn't it? Yes. Okay, so we have an elephant. Ish. We got to get his stuff on him still. In his mouth. Okay, so we got that. I still feel like this is a little bit wrong. I'm still dreaming of your face. That's not it. The winds you took away. I like to, I just like music, and I think that's because my mom, like I said, my mom would have been a professional singer had I not happened along. I was told that my whole life, so I know it's to be a truth. I'm the pooper of all the parties, apparently. Nice, Mitchie. The ocean. Let's see. There we go. I do like that at least Twitch and YouTube can see each other's chat. I tried so hard to get TikTok to be able to see Twitch's chat, and so far I haven't gotten that set up. I'll work on that in my hour break, 2 hour break. Watch the world die. Yeah, watch the world die. Okay. There we go. Oh, I think that's where I'm going to want it in the end, but he needs his little outfit here. Oh, I don't know why YouTube is. Nope, there you go. Yeah, it's just his little vest, right? Yeah, it's just a little vest. Okay. Now, how is that possible? You cannot have a boo sitting on the elephant. They're the same person. Okay, so he's just like a fat guy in a little jacket, is what he is. Okay. I did not like the new. Oh, there's a full picture. I did not like the new remade Aladdin with Will Smith. It was not my favorite. And if it had been cartoon, I would liked it more. But it hit a lot of uncanny valleys in it. There are some things that I just didn't. They were creepy looking. It felt more like a fever dream than it did a movie. Okay, so he gave him his back toes. We'll use this one to give him his other toes. I'm really happy with the toes. The toes turned out great. Today is the greatest day I've ever known. Okay, so now we're going to curl these under. Curl, toes, curl. If we have to, like I said, if we really, really have to, I know how to make this. I've got it figured out on how to make this house bigger. Beyond 8,000 if I wanted to, but we're not going to go that far, hopefully. Although the patterns in the castle will dictate that. Okay, let's get these toenails on. Come on, put your toenails in. There we go. Just enough so they're rounded on the top. That's all I'm looking for. There we go. And now he's got toenails everywhere. Their toenails are weird and cool. Okay, let's put on this little jacket, which should be this, and we're going to clone it. Then we're going to pull it up, and we're going to make it the jacket color, which is like this color, but more raspberry. They like that raspberry color, don't they? So we're going to turn it more like that. Yep, there we go. That looks about right, right? That one looks darker. It's so dark. No, I like my color better. No, it's not always dark. It just depends on the... Well, that's cute. Look at that one. Aw. Okay, so I stick by my raspberry. Plus there are lights here, so... Okay, so I moved it up a little bit just so it wasn't on the front. Because it's a vest, not a tube top. Do the same thing here. There we go. And on this, though, let's take those two balls right there, if we can get them. Oh, whoops, I forgot there's a leg in there. Okay, what do I have here? No, we got the leg. Okay, and I'll just do this. I think I got them. Nope, I didn't get them both. Well, all I got was his little leg there, and need. Oh, there's going to be a live. I thought we already kind of had a live action one, didn't we? Wasn't that Snow White and the Huntsman with Bella? What's her face? The one that never has emotion. Can't remember her name. But I thought that's what we were. I thought we had that already. They're going to make a new one, I take it. Okay, wait. This is not right. Go back. Let's see. So, I just want. Okay, I can't do that. Oops. This plus this, and then I go like this. Nope. I see, it didn't grab it again. Okay, and this is too short. It went too long. Come here, give me this. Give me this. I just want to fly. I could do that, actually. Ooh, that'll work. Let's take out this one. No, to fly. There we go. Now all we have to do is hide it on the underneath. Oh, we've got... I'm going to leave that. It's actually, it's right in the middle, and it makes that look like there's something on that vest as a decoration. I'm okay with it. Could get rid of it if I really wanted to. Do I? I really like it, I think. Oh, no, see. Oh, there we go. No, because then it goes... Well, yes. I don't know. But what I do think I need is this like this. And we need to do this. My mama, she could rest her soul. I just want to fly. There we go. Now it looks a little bit more like we're getting it to look like a vest. We're going to have to take some of this purple here. There is a purple in here. And we're going to pull the... Well, that was a chest piece, so let's push it back. It doesn't matter. I just needed a little gray. And we need to pull this down just to cover that a little bit. It needs to be more even, so let's pull down like this. I need to figure out how... I need a marketing manager, someone that knows how to market things, so I can make the site a little bigger. Like I said, I don't want it to be huge. It's not about the money, but I would like a little bit more participation, so our events and stuff are kind of more fun, I guess. Okay, I think that's... Oh, come on now. I just had that perfect. There we go. Ah. Okay, I'm gonna have to cover that up. Amsterdam. Oh, it has to go through there. Let's make this a little bit smaller then. Flamenco dancers. You know what? Since I moved this, now it said it's not in the middle. True. I need someone to help me figure out how to monetize better. Well, I say it's not about the money. It is a little bit about the money because I'm spending a lot of time. So, sorry, no, I don't do free pets on here. We do earnaways, not giveaways. So you have to be around on Fridays, and we do contests, building contests for them. And my nose is so stuffed. Can you guys hear it? I sound like I sound weird. I love me something to release. Oh, apparently yesterday, and I watched the VOD on it. Um, Jinxie and Sketch, who are some big thank you for following. Let's see, what was that? Honario, thank you for following me. Jinxie and Sketch were doing they're two huge YouTubers. I mean Twitchers. Twitch people. I don't know. Twitch streamers. There we go. And they were doing their stream and they kept hearing a banging outdoors. Oh, okay. Well, like yesterday. So Twitch and Jinxie were doing their stream and in a hotel, a big hotel, and they kept hearing a banging on the window outside, and they're not on the bottom floor. And they finally went to the window and looked. A window washer had fallen and was hanging outside the window, and they had to stop stream to help him get in. And apparently he'd broken his leg when he'd fallen and everything, and they ended up they kind of basically rescued this guy, but everybody was terrified because they got off the stream and they thought that maybe someone had killed themselves. It was crazy. But yeah, it's interesting. That's why Twitch watching things live is fun but scary. Like I said, I used to watch a guy live on TikTok and I had to stop because one night I was watching him and he would go around showing places, parts of LA at night and stuff, and it's really cool. Like it feels, safe to watch it by yourself like that. But he's going in all these places. He ended up getting mugged while he was streaming, and it was scary. And the police came, and and they stole a scooter that he goes around on, and it was horrible. And he got beat up too. Because what happened was he stopped. There was a girl who was getting beat up by a guy, and he stopped to help her, and the guy ended up beating him up. But all that was live, and it terrified me. I'm like, you could watch and see someone killed on stream if you're not careful. That'd be awful. Okay, so now he's got this little jacket going. So I don't watch lives like that anymore myself, but not because I don't like them, but just because I don't want to watch someone die. I even like scary weather programs and stuff when they show like the worst the weather can do. Uh they're scary. Like, oh man, I'm such a baby about things like that, but I don't like to watch people get hurt. All my violence is in video games. Ooh, there you go. Ooh, that worked. Yay. Right now we're just basically trying to build his vest. There we go. So you see what I'm doing? I'm just going down until it shows up and then putting it in place, and I'm just building it organically like that. Oh. Maybe just a little. There you go. As long as it didn't do anything weird on back and it didn't. Good. We've got, look at this. We're getting a vest. We were reading. And we were on TV. Okay, I like that. I'm not sick, but I'm not well. Yeah, usually people, I think the reason why I'm now see, oh my gosh, finish your thought, girl. Um, Shelly is all about the 80s music, and I think the difference, we're 2 years apart in age, and I think that made just enough of a difference because the music I like is from the 90s, and I graduated from high school in 89, so I'm just enough close to the 90s that the 90 music is awesome for me. There, look, we gave him a little vest. Woohoo! Now we gotta make his hat. Actually, we don't. I'm gonna go take his hat. Watch this. Stop editing. Exit home. I'm gonna steal a monkey's hat. I wish we could copy instead of clone. Wouldn't it be nice to just copy so we didn't have to move the whole piece and then we could paste? Oh, that would be awesome. Monkey, I've come to steal your hat. Because it was a booger. Remember? I remember this hat. This hat was rough. Oh, come on. It's just the hat. I don't want anything else, game. Just the hat. But I'm not well. That hat, I got more than the hat. Oh, not much, though. Ooh, that hat is spendy. Yes, that hat was a pain in the buttocks to make. So we're just going to copy it. Let's get rid of this tree. Oh, that's why it's so expensive. I had to put in expensive trees in this one. Those are $70 trees. Okay, now I've got just a hat. Yay. I keep seeing this crown on my name, and I'm like, what is that piece there? And I almost grab it every time, like, what are you doing there? Okay, now how much? His hat is still $118. Okay, we're just gonna, let's leave that there. Let's see if we can pull it this way, the fancy way. So I don't have to run with it because that's a booger. I hate it. To the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself oh, I did it again. We had a sandstorm again. Well, how am I gonna get? I'm gonna have to run over it to get to the monkey. I think it's whenever I work, I touch those things and then I pull them up. That's annoying. Oh my lord. Is there a way to get under the sandstorm? Apparently not. Okay, so we're going to do this. So now the monkey's hat is over here with me. Let's stick it to the cloud. If we can. Nope. Come here. Nothing sticks here. I need it where I can see it. Is that on the wall there? It is. Let's make you bigger so I don't lose you. Okay, you're right there on that wall. Yay. Huh? Oh, we were talking that I was saying I needed to get a marketing manager to figure out how monetization works. And, and Galaxy seems to think you'd be the perfect person for it. I think you've got a lot of other positions and are busy, but I also don't know if anybody really knows how to market. Like, I need someone who knows how to market stuff. It's hard. It's hard to monetize things. Okay, I think I got way too much. Yeah, that's what I thought. You booger. Give myself the creeps. No, I said you do what you want. Turn it up. I think I'm cracking up. No, I'm just trying to think of ways to actually somehow turn this into a money-making thing. I mean, I do have my supporters, but it'd be nice to make some extra money. So, because, like I said, disability stinks. And I wasn't a teacher long enough to get a pension because I worked at Boeing instead. I should have stayed teaching, gotten a teaching job, and just suffered like everyone else. But no, I left teaching to go. First, I left teaching to go work at a children's publishing house where I worked 70 hours a week and wanted to kill myself, basically. No, that's just a frame. It's not really, but yes, it was a lot of work. And then I went on to Boeing. I was going to go into teaching in Seattle. Was excited for that. And then I told you I wanted to see what the inside of Boeing looked like because I'd been a Washingtonian my whole life. And there was a job that I was eligible for. And I said, let's just go do that interview. Because I just wanted to see what's inside the building. And so I went in and was looking at everything, and the guy we're talking, and he's doing this serious interview. And I finally looked at him, I said, and I just fessed up and said, I just took this because I really wanted to see inside a Boeing building. I've never been, and, they're usually securely locked. And I just wanted to see what it was all about because, they got some of their one building in Everett is the biggest building in the world, or it was. It's huge, and I've been in there. And he laughed, and so I just told him, I don't want your job. I just wanted to see. And so we just started chewing the fat and everything, just giggling and everything. And at the end of the interview, he goes, I really hate to do this to the city of Seattle. He says, but I'm going to hire you. And so we had an argument about whether or not he was going to hire me. And I said, I really don't want to be hired. And then he offered me $10,000 more a year over my teaching salary. And well, I worked for Boeing. Because that's a lot more money. Because at the time, teacher salary was $29,000 a year. And they offered me $39,000 a year. And that was so much plus other things like their stock options and all of that. I still get kickbacks. Occasionally I'll get something from Boeing. They'll be like, oh, you forgot this here. And they'll send me something else. I mean, it was insane. Boeing was just insane. But I did call them the evil empire. Everything they do is just so monetary. And we know I don't like money. I mean, I like money, but you know what I mean. He needed his vest and his hat. Now he's really looking like Abu the elephant, right? That's looking really good. Now he needs to be bigger, though. He's going to have to be a big elephant. Because Aladdin is like this big right here on him. So, and our Aladdin's bigger. So he's going to have to be a lot bigger. Let's make him bigger and see how we feel about it. Every time. And that's how we make sandstorms. Oh, okay. Interesting. But like Tweena did her 3 hours or 2 hours or 3 hours and got 28 cents. And I actually technically got 11 cents, but you have to split half of it with TikTok, which is weird. So, I mean, and that's okay, especially since I'm running Twitch along with it. So it's not like I'm giving up on my main thing. Okay, this just keeps grabbing. What it's doing is grabbing all of my lights down there. One of these angles should maybe get just the elephant. I'm at this point happy with just if it gets the lights too. Yeah, I don't know how to. Because I feel like what I'm doing is original. Don't you guys feel like this isn't, I'm not doing what everybody else is doing? My houses and my stuff is, I'm in a different category at the moment. Except for Juhi, who's finally figuring things out, so she's getting there, but I do feel like I'm in a different category. My houses are ginormous. They are fairly accurate. And they're not just displays, they're stories and all of that. So there's got to be some way to, I feel like everybody that comes and looks at my channel follows and stays. Like, doesn't it feel like that? You're just slowly, every single person that finds us goes, ooh, and stays. But it's getting me in front of those people so they can go, ooh, and stay, that is important. Now, isn't Prince Ali, do I have to pull up in Aladdin? I think the elephant is first in the parade. Let me pull up Aladdin on here really fast. Okay, where's the parade? I know where now I know. Okay, there's the Oasis. Oh, there's the carpet. There we go. Oh, the big gorilla balloon. Oh, we need to do the gorilla balloon. That music. Okay, sorry, I'm looking at something you guys can't look at or I get in trouble. Oh, and the genie's at the front as the... Oh, and the guy's carrying the bells? Okay, this is crazy. And it's a little bizarre. It's a bright new star. To meet his eye. And here he comes, you're gonna love this guy. Okay, so he is not quite in the front. Oh, he's got girls fanning him on his elephant. That's just ridiculous. Oh, that's a cute picture. Okay, dang. Okay, so we're going to have to, he's not first in the parade, but we need to, he's just got a little, I think this is actually still a really good place for him. Let's see how he looks through this door as you're coming. Let's put up the mound. Oh, the mound's not in the right place, so the elephant's not in the right place. See where the doorway is on this side? We've got the mound wrong again. Again. Elephantus. No. Why? Well, let's look. We could put up this mound, this one up just a little bit. Neat part of his back foot. And then we can just take this one, as long as we're not, we can just take this building and move it down. Oh, I think that's easier. Yeah, I like the idea. And that's kind of what I was doing with Titanic. But yeah, for Disney things, that would be a really good idea because they do often use a lot of shapes that are the same. Quite often, actually. Especially in decades. So, like, this is the 90s, so you're going to find, like, I'm building this, and then right on the heels of, oh my Lord, Beauty and the Beast. And so I'm noticing a lot of the same feel and shapes that they use. Like, especially in the face. They're using these really flat eyes. These later they use more realistic eyes, but there's in the 90s here they were still using these regular cartoon eyes. And I think that lends a feel to things too. So there's definitely a decade feel, especially for Disney stuff. Although, you know, one of my most popular houses, other than Beauty and the Beast, is my Western house, and that's nothing. That's just me made it up out of my head. I think its tail should be a string. I want to see it looping. Now, I don't even need to look. I know what an elephant tail looks like. I've looked at a million elephant tails because their butts are so cute. I also like to look at bear butts, not B-A-R-E, but B-E-A-R, like growl, rar, I'm going to eat you in the forest. Their butts are adorable. Oh my gosh. And I'm sure you've seen it. It's been all over memes and everything, or pictures. Have you seen the pictures of bumblebees that are in a flower and then they've got their bumblebee butts? Oh my gosh. They look like Winnie the Pooh stuck in the hole. They are adorable. And if you haven't seen it, now I want to see it. We're going to go look at it real fast. I promise, real fast. There we go. Bumblebee butt images. Not that kind of bumblebee butt. This kind of bumblebee. Let's see. Somewhere in here's the bumblebee. Bumblebee butt in a flower? Oh, I didn't put butt. I put by. Butt. Search. That'll be better. There we go. Look at that. Does that not look like Winnie the Pooh stuck in the hole? I can't help it. I love bumblebees. They're fuzzy little bottoms. Aren't they adorable? Look at the little bottoms in the flower. Like this one, he's got pollen over he's just having a day. I just love bumblebee butts. I don't know. Some of us are weird. Little legs sticking out. Oh, sorry. We'll quit looking at but I'll leave a bumblebee butt up for you. Let's see, a really cute one. Oh, this was adorable. There, we'll leave that one up while I'm doing things. Look. Why do I find it funny? I don't know. But I think it's hilarious. Okay, his little tail. Now remember, a tail, in order to position a tail, remember a tail is the extension of the spine. And then you'll always know where it goes. Because if you got a skull, his spine's going to be about right here and come down right here. And that's where his tail's going to come out. So the tail is always an extension of the spine. I know. Now you're just going to not be able to stop looking because they are adorable. They are just cute. I love their little, I can't handle it. And then I think it's because they're fuzzy and then their little legs are teeny. And it's just, oh, here, you get to look at two of them. They actually, did you know bumblebees don't have hives necessarily, or do they? They don't. They do have a hive, but they do spend their time out, and they will sleep in flowers. If they get tired, they curl up and take little naps in flowers. That's adorable. Bumblebees are the best. I think everybody should fall in love with bees because we are having a trouble with bees because they have a weird disease called colony collapse disorder. And all of a sudden, you'll have a really healthy colony, and then they'll die out. And if we lose our bees, we lose our life. For real. We have to keep our bumblebees alive. Because if we don't have like crops. We don't have anything. We would suddenly have to we would have a lot of famine till scientists came up with a way to make, and they may be working on it actually, because it's a serious thing, but they could make little micro bumblebees. All they have to do is have things that go from one flower to another. And that's how they pollinate, is the flowers and things, is the bees get in there, get covered in the pollen dust and stuff, and then they take it to their next flower when they're eating. So that's how flowers work. And so on crops and things like that, we'd have to have like little micro drones that would be able to do that. And if you could come up with a micro drone that you could control that would recognize, like AI that would recognize flowers and do its job, you would probably end up being a billionaire because it's a serious problem. Like the bees are all dying over winters and they don't know what's going on, and there'll be a completely healthy colony. And it's such a thing that there are farmers, they go around and they take their healthy hives. California's big. They're almond. They rely wholly 100% on bees for pollination of their almond trees. And the almonds are getting more and more expensive because they're having to ship in bees from other states just to pollinate. So it is a crazy time to be alive. So love and appreciate your bees. Make sure people around you know how cool bees can be. Yeah, they sting, but that's just a protection. They're not mean. They're just doing it because they want to live and they're afraid you're going to munch them. So just don't get angry at them. Realize that they're just doing what's in their nature, but everything else they do for us makes up for the stings they do for that. Because, man, without bees, we die. Okay, there, we got an elephant tail going. He's having a good time. Okay, now he does have this thing on his back that we're going to have to put on. What are you? Oh, that's a piece of his thing. Oh, that's so sweet. That's really good. That's very good. The other thing you can do, it's not really a save the planet thing so much, but it is save something very special, and that's the monarch butterflies. If you're a homeowner and you have any little patch of yard, they're cheap. You can buy them on Amazon or any place like that. Buy milkweed seeds, because it's the milkweed that is the only plant that a monarch butterfly will put their seeds on, will put their eggs on. And milkweed's actually really pretty. I think it's beautiful, and it's easy to grow. You just put it in the ground and water it. And you'll have more butterflies, which means you'll have more birds, because then the birds come to eat the butterflies. So that's one of the things, because see, monarchs, they are just so pretty, and I haven't seen a real one in real life since I was a kid, and that's sad. I think they're gorgeous, and it's sad if we lose these things because of pollution, or in the case of the monarch, all that it is the fact that they have no natural, they're such a niche they're such a niche animal that they only lay their eggs on one thing, and when that one thing isn't around, then they just don't do it, and that's bad, because that's the only thing their babies have evolved to eat, is the milkweed stuff. So weird. Okay, I think he's looking good. Now we need, after the bumblebee pots, we need I need to look real quick at his thing. Oh, it's just like a gazebo, and he's got like this, he's got a blue thing hanging over his back with a red thing. Okay, so it's like a 4-post gazebo. Oh, you know it would be cute. I think schools need to be a little bit less about numbers and economy and stuff like that, and be a little bit more about the environment and the things that are happening, and about instilling a love of our natural world into the younger population. Because if you make them love the world, then they're going to take care of it a lot better. And boomers, Gen Xers, we all were born with we had manifest destiny. We thought that everything in this world was ours to use. And use, not see it as a renewable resource, but use and use up. And now we're running into things where we're running out of resources, we're running out of everything. In fact, if you ever want to give yourself a really good scare, go look at the resources list of things that are running out on the earth, because the earth only has a finite amount of things, and there are charts and graphs that will show you how long until we run out of like nickel, how long we run out till we run out of gold, and that kind of thing. And it tells you what it's used for. And man, like lithium, we only have like 20 years worth of lithium left on the planet if we continue to use lithium like we do. It's scary. We can use everything up. Overpopulation, overuse, all of those things. I know I sound like a leftist weirdo, but man, it's a real thing. I'm 50. I don't have to worry about it. Planet's not going to die, hopefully, while I'm alive. Odds are not so that it's going its way. But you guys, you're in trouble. Your kids, definitely. I mean, my gosh. And that's why I'm glad that I keep my carbon footprint low. I don't have a car. That's not by choice though, because I like driving, but I don't have a car, and instead of drinking water bottles, I have a Brita water bottle. They're really handy. If you've never seen them, oh my gosh, go to Walmart, buy them. They're $29 for the big one, and it has a filter inside the bottle. So you can just go to your kitchen tap, fill it up, and then drink it. And all of the taste will be gone, and it's a straw motion. This is just not going on there, and I'm getting angry. It is so handy, and I go through a filter once every 2 months here. And the filters are 3-pack for $11. Yeah, Annie does that too. Annie lately has been snoring a lot. So much. Oops, I don't know what we're looking at, but we're not looking at the dog. There we go. I think I was looking at Mimi while she was being naughty, and then I left it there. But now we're looking at Annie. Look at that beautiful baby. Oh, and now we're looking at Mimi. Look, the noses. Can I boop it? Can I boop his nose? No boops? I boop? No booping. I boop? Just a little boop? No? Just a little boop? Can I boop little? No. Tease. You're such a tease. Oh, now you're going to stretch? Are we stretching? I guess it is a good stretch time. I need to stretch. Let's stretch. Oh. Oh my goodness. I did need to stretch. There we go. Stretching babies. Can you see her eyes? She is barely awake, yet she's looking for something to bark at. Miriam. Miriam. Little booger. I love that puppy. She's like, why'd you wake me up? Because I like to sleep at night. And if you sleep all day, then you don't sleep at night. You're a weird little doggy. You are. Oh, she's so pretty. Look at that pretty little neck. Look at that pretty little neck. So pretty. Have your foot? Can I have a foot? Mimi has learned no tricks. None. Nothing sticks in the brains. Nothing sticks in the brains. Except for being a beautiful little girl. Yeah. Okay, enough playing with the dog. But really, is there ever enough time to play with the dog? Never. I'll put one hand on you. Be cute. What if, so that doesn't, this is not work. Oh, that would work. Oh, that would work. That will work. Maybe that will work. Let's try a leaf. Are we, oh my gosh, I've gone through so much. I guess I did do a whole bunch. I'm like, why does it seem like the time has gone so fast? But I do need a little break. We'll have to feed the beasts. Feed the beasts. When you don't know. So, oof. I thought I might be able to stick this in here like this. As the side, see? Maybe I can make it a little bit smaller. It's square in the picture, but I can make it this way and put a tassel on it, so it'll look real enough. And sometimes that's what you have to do. You just have to go for real enough. You can't. You'll go crazy if you're trying to make it exactly like it every time. Like, not one of my things looks exactly like the project is supposed to. Okay, let's twist this just a little bit more. And tonight we'll work on, maybe we'll drag Ali over here and make Prince Ali on TikTok. That'll be fun. We just have to redress him then, because I get a little distracted with TikTok because they're just very chatty. Maxie was very right about that part. When she said that she could handle all the things. I was like, oh, why? I was thinking, why would we need someone to handle all the things? Oh, that's because all they do is talk. They don't watch. They just talk. And I found a new friend on there that is also an Ava. She's the same age as Ava, exactly. So, and same energy. Yeah. And she's also from England. I think she was saying mum, and it was the right time for England. So fun. Maybe we could get her and Ava hooked up together and then they can have fun together. Because Ava needs a new friend, remember? Although she said she needed a new friend, but she was at a sleepover with her friend Eva, and they were having a good time yesterday, giggling their full heads off. It was actually super adorable. There's nothing cuter than little girls at a party with at sleepovers. They are the cutest, silliest, giggliest little things. I feel sorry for guys because they never experience a sleepover like a girl does. Because girl sleepovers are just silly and they're fun and you just have a good time. So much energy. I always love sleepovers. Okay, so we're going to put a tassel on here so that will look real. Let's go here. See, it's square on there, but our thing works. And then maybe we'll do another one for this stuff up here, which is a sitting area. So let's clone this guy here again. This potted leaf plant I get a lot out of. Okay, let's make this. Well, we could turn this. Turn it like this. Swirl it a little bit down like that. Ish. It goes right back up into the same color again. So, let's love and hate, get it wrong. Okay, there we go. But remember, if you are on any social media or anywhere, share the Siri love so everybody can come and join us here. That way we'll have more fun on community days and all of that. Today on the break, I'm going to remember, my homework today is, I'm going to remember to put the list of what my games are that are friendly to our community. And if you see anything you want to play with me or you'd like me to play, put it on there. And I have a space on, just put which game you'd like and whether you'd like to participate or just watch me play that one. And then there are some that are just single player. Although I honestly do not buy a lot of single player games because I am a social butterfly. And I like to talk. So a lot of my games are not. They are very social. Play them multiplayer with other people. Okay, see what I did now? I took the same leaf and I flipped it, and now it looks like those things that were coming out of there. Let's make some tassels. Oh, you know what? I've got tassels right here. Look, homemade tassels right there. I don't want to come back down from this cloud. Oh, I was going to put some, I'll check. I was going to put some of see how the camels lay in here, the pets, and see if I want pets in there or if I want to make a camel to put everywhere. I'm not sure yet. Pieces are dictating that, but okay. And so I'm going to make a post about Galaxy's house, and that way if anybody wants to volunteer an account money or money for Galaxy's house to get finished, we can all help Coraline, because Coraline has some issues. And now I know how not to do things. I mean, technically it works, but my ADHD is really angry and does not want to go back in. Stupid ADHD. Every time I get in there, it like blanks me. So I sit there and I'm like, and it's like, see, aren't you bored? You're bored. You're bored. You're bored. I'm like, fine, I'll go somewhere else. ADHD and I have some issues. That's kind of how it was in school, too. I had to trick myself so many times. Okay. How's that look? How's that look? That one is attached and swinging out. Good. That looks good, right? Okay, and now I think, ooh, this one is turned though. See, that's why you gotta look sometimes. All this on. Okay, now it can be moved a little bit this way. He may still have to be bigger. We'll find out after we get Aladdin down here. I think he still needs to be bigger, honestly, but we'll know when we get some Aladdin action. Okay. I think I have an idea. Stuff. And then we're going to go into... Oh, nice. I think Knight or someone, I don't remember, someone else offered too. And I could always just take the house. Let me think. It's that very last clone that's going to be a lot of money. So that's the only money that I really need. I can foot the bill for the actual building, but it's that last clone, the one off clone of the big side that's going to be boogery. I'll be able to... If I don't... Galaxy, here's the deal. If I don't hear from anyone and I don't get a response, the next 2 times, if I don't have enough to get that one cloned, the next 2 times weekend, I will spend the whole time grinding just for your house to get it done. So I'll use that money for that. Because I can take commissions any day. I don't even really have to do my own builds anymore, for real. So, I can just do, yeah, I'll just grind for your house next time if we can't find anyone. We've had several people who said they'd help, so, well, we're not going to rob the silk bag supply. But yeah, we got to get her house done. I feel guilty about it all the time. I feel bad. And it was my fault. I will fully admit it was my fault for believing in that I could overcome my ADHD for that house. I didn't realize it was going to be a bunch of sorting. Ugh. It just makes me crazy. Okay. So just to let you know where we are in Coraline, after that's done, I will have no more trauma. It'll be lovely. But I feel so guilty because, like I said, Galaxy's one of my very best friends. And I feel like I'm letting her down. It's going to be huge. Let's hear. I can go. We're going to have to stop editing my homes, Coraline. Let's just go through there for the last little bit and we'll show what we need to do. Oh, need an outfit. Need an outfit. Oh my gosh. That's a good... We would probably love that, Benji. That's about the amount of money we'd probably need. I don't know. Let's go in here and see. It's not the whole house, remember. We're only at the end. So I'm going to fly out of here, and I'm going to show you what the plan is. Fly. Oops. Edit house is helpful to go through a roof. Well, usually. Oh, we're in the house. I forgot. You can't fly out of the house because we're actually technically right at the house on there. So we have... Oh, the flying through the tunnel is boogery. Okay, no, we'll just go out the end on here. What are you doing? Look, it shifts all the time. I swear, when I go into a house that I haven't been into since the update, things are shifting, and they're not supposed to. Oh, come here. Did I see? Oh, see? Look. Well, fine, I'll do this. Haha. Now I can get it. Okay. There. That should be good. Okay, so if we come down here, come on, all the way down. Our piles of shame. Okay, so what I need to do, this is what I need to do. This is the This is the not fancy side. This is the side that we need to build in another house. So I'll have to take all of this. Here, let me open the bags while I'm up here. I don't know if I have, if it's even, okay, where are we at? You can look. No, that's probably not enough to clone that. So what we'll have to do, the first thing we have to do is take this and clone just this piece right here into another house. And then we're going to build that. There's no way that I can figure out. I could look, let's just open the bags and see if 27's right. I have a feeling it is not, but we'll see. This is a one moment, please. Please hold while I open candy. I wish there was an open all, but I wish they made these bags in all the time. It would be so nice. I need to see if what I need to do is park my butt and do some trading on a trading server with people, because some people still have like one bag. So I could sell just one bag at a time. Ooh. Okay. Let's see what you got on here. Now, remember, we're not actually using this money. This is Maxie's money. We're not touching Maxie's money. We're not building anything else on Siri. We are just leaving it on there. We've been building on other alts. Whee, almost done. Oops. Getting weird. It's better for you guys to see. If I did this on TikTok, they'd be all over me. Okay. So let's see if I can, how much it is to clone. I'm doubting this is enough, but let's see. To take me home. I know. Okay, give it a second. It has to think about life and its surroundings. So the plan, what the plan is to clone this into another house, build it up to the 3,999 on that end, get it all nice and good, and then we're going to take this other end of the house and clone, then we'll take this end of the house and clone it into the one we just worked on. And I know that one is so much bigger, but I figured out you can do a very scary clone. A very, very scary clone. And I worked on it. I'm still getting the kinks out, but it'll work. So then what you do is you just take this house, you delete it, and then you push undo and then clone it into there. So you can clone an overcloned house into a normal house. I've done it. So that is how you can clone as many pieces as you want. As long as you keep, then you could take that overcloned house. You could technically build something else and then take that overcloned house and dump it in. You see what I'm talking about? And it works. Okay, so yeah, see, so it's over 30,000. It is expensive. I think this somewhere around 40 or 45. And then on this side, it's huge, and we will at some point, because we can't put that house back into there. This house then has to go in there. And so that's also a clone. So it's, the whole project is huge. I plan to grind some money to help. I'm also, in the meantime, still spending time in here working on the house, because I'm thinking maybe if I just spend a little time every day, I will get it done, and none of that drastic things will have to happen, because, man. See, I'm slowly but surely, we got all the things out of here. This is the boring side. We still have to remake her room, which I could do. That's what I need to do, is sit down and just work on things like that. I wonder if I could, wonder what TikTok would think about me doing and sorting pieces on TikTok. They love to talk and chat, so I'd be running around doing pieces and they'd get to see all the things I'm working on. They just, It's just more limited because I'm just moving pieces. Let's let's try some Coraline tonight. Mm. No, if you clone it, then the pieces go back to um the reason why there's 0 in your account after you've traded it is they take all the value out of it. So otherwise, you could just take and clone, an expensive gazebo 600 times and then give that house to someone else, and then they'd have all that money instantly. So that's why they make that zeroed out. So yeah, it doesn't do that. Yes, I think. Oh, on this, yeah, probably. This is not. I'm just wondering if this is. I was thinking, is this exciting enough for TikTok to see? Most of the kids out now don't even like. Cubby hadn't even seen Coraline, I don't think. So Coraline's one of the is a little bit older kind of thing, I think, usually. But man, it's so cute. This side looks so cute. We'll get it one way or another. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. So much work. Well, on that note, I'm going to take my break because we've got a whole nother show to do this afternoon. Maxie can go do her things, and then I'll be back at 3 o'clock PST, which is in 2 hours. Did I say 3 or is it 4? Wait, let me think. If I do 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I like that better because usually if Shelly's here, then right as she's leaving, I'm doing that. So yes, we're going to do for the evenings, we're going to do 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock PST every evening. So we'll be here for the people and for the kids and everybody in the evenings. Okay. So thank you guys, gals, and everyone in between. I'll be back in a couple hours on here and TikTok. Thank you for following and all your ideas and all your help and for understanding me when I go ADHD. So thank you again for Benji and Hunario for following me while we were on the stream. And thank you for